Hollow Knight sound. Alright. Can't yeet me into space because I can fly and breathe in space. Are you Frieza, country girl? I feel like that's what you're telling us. I feel like you're telling us that Frieza. Yeah, Seth, I know that several folks had plans for the throne of benevolence, and it sounds like a few folks have the points to claim it, but nobody has jumped at it yet, so it could happen at any time, I think. All right, let me grab my controller. I am actually I've been using the DualShock 4, but I actually switched over to the Switch Pro controller for my game controller now, because there's like I think there's a short in my left analog stick on my DualShock, which doesn't really concern me for Hollow Knight, but I was trying to play FF14 earlier today and it was a real problem, so switched over. All right. So we are at a kind of a haven in Deepness at the moment, and I want to make my way back up to Green Path and check out the Stone Sanctuary first. Let's fill our soul back up. Oh, also, I think I mistakenly said something last time, and I just wanted to correct that real quick. Yes, so at the end of last stream, I grabbed a fragment, and I erroneously said that it was a mask shard. It was actually a vessel fragment. So we are one fragment away from getting another soul vessel. So I'm very excited about that. Get some more mana, as it were. Yes, Blue Gas switched over. Speaking of Bookworm, I am the holder of science facts for these streams. Oh, okay. Oh, did Bookworm come up with like just like a stock, like, spare supply of facts for you to pass on while they're not around? I like that. All right. So first off, a random science fact of the evening. Prototaxites is a or is it prototaxites or is it prototaxites? Either way, is a genus of terrestrial fossil fungi dating from approximately 470 to 360 million years ago. It formed a large trunk-like structure up to 3 feet wide, reaching 26 feet in height. Dang, that's big. Making it by far the largest land-dwelling organism of its time. Recent discovery of what are likely algal symbionts would actually make it a lichen. When discovered, it was thought to be a tree rather than a fungus. And I could see where they'd make that mistake. This can be seen in the name again, I don't know if it's prototaxites or prototaxites, but which loosely translated as first yew. Yew, of course, being a type of tree, so makes perfect sense. Well, thank you, Bookworm via Copper, for our random science fact of the evening. Huzzah. Alrighty, so let's take a look at our map. So if I go straight up, I can get us to the Fungal Wastes. I'm actually gonna need to figure out, like, what is the what is the best way to get back to Green Path. And honestly, it might be just to get back to the Forgotten Crossroads. And to go that way, so I wonder if... Let's see, we could try to get to Queen Station, we could try to get to Distant Village and take the Stag Station either way there. Or we can take the tram to the Ancient Basin, but we'd have to go back up through the Royal Waterway. Then we can make our way up to a Stag Station there. Actually, it's probably going to be faster to... Oh man, it's probably gonna be faster to... Actually, I don't know which way is faster. Oh gosh. You know what? Change of plans. Let's go to the Ancient Basin and then let's explore the Royal Waterways first. And then we'll go back up to the City of Tears and make our way up to Green Path that way. Change of plans, I say. Oh, stream hiccuping. Yeah, it looks like we dropped some frames for a little bit there, but I think we're fine now. All right, let's see. Okay, so down is a dead end. I want to go up. Okay, so I gotta... Actually, let's go back this way. There we go. I decided we're gonna do the Royal Waterways first, like largely because I don't really want to have to go through Deep Nest again. It's creepy. All right, I should have gone this way. Go back the other way, or maybe I do need to go up this way. Oh nope, nope, nope. Back down this way. It's creepy, and I'm a coward. Oops. Okay, hold on. Yep, there we go. Okay, just gotta go straight up here. Bloop. Then I think go down here. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, let's go to the tram. Tram, please. please summon the tram. Seth is planning to talk about wrestlers from as many of the major regions around the world as he could. Oh, I like that idea, Seth. That's really cool. Getting facts about guys from Japan, North America, and Europe. That's awesome, Seth. That sounds like a really cool topic. Oh, CG, I didn't see your pun. Oh, better mind your mana? Yes, I better mind my mana. Okay, I will. Duly noted, CG. Well done. I appreciate that. Hey, welcome in, Human Sans. Happy Monday to you. You're actually getting this game for Christmas on your Switch? That's awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for you, Human Sans. That is exciting news. I love this game, and I hope that you end up enjoying it as well. Ace would be proud, CG. It's true. I'm planning to use the throne for posting my meta fanfiction where I write the fanfiction that will be written by fanfiction versions of various characters. Oh my god, Suspera, that sounds amazing. I'm excited for that. There are so many things to look forward to, everyone. Did I go down this way? Oh yeah, there's a dead end over here, isn't there? Yep. Yeah, it's just a big ol'... Oh! Did I find this before? I don't think I found this before. I think I may have missed this last time. Oh, hello. I hear a grub friend! Ah, geez. Wow, this thing is tough. Yeah, I know I heard a grub friend somewhere. Alright, well, so much for what I said I was gonna do. I accidentally found a part of the ancient basin that I hadn't found last time, so I'm like, oh, well, let's do that then. Oh shoot. I was trying to like shoot some like soul at it, and then... Oh geez. Then I remembered I didn't have any. Ah, goodness. Okay. Back off and heal. Okay. Oh, neat. This is like the other side of the tramway. That gate there. That's cool. I feel a little wary of proceeding, actually, because that enemy I just beat was pretty tough. And makes me wonder about some of the other enemies here too. Like, if they're also tough to beat, then I might want to back off, because it's possible I'm not, like, leveled up enough for this place. Yeah, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Alright, we will explore this later. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Human Sands. Appreciate it. Yeah, no idea you were following me. That's okay. That's totally fine. No, that happens to me too. Like, sometimes I forget everyone that I followed, and they'll pop up on my feed, and I'm like, wait, did I follow this person? I don't remember this. And then it's like, why did I follow this person? You have to go check it out. Well, thanks, Blue Glass. I appreciate that. I also don't feel like I'm powerful enough to handle, like, a bunch of them at once just yet, so I'm gonna back away and come back there later. Alright, are we... Okay, we are in the Royal Waterway now, because I don't have a map for the area, so... Need to find Cornifer. Hop, hop. Oh, geez. Hi, Spikes. I found the spikes, everyone! It's a stream, officially. Ah, dadgummit. I don't know why I did that. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. Dang it. Ah! Come here. I was really worried you were gonna go past without finding the spikes. Getting right to the point with the spikes. That's right. That's right. Friendly reminder, everyone. You all probably know this, but this is my first experience with Hollow Knight, so as always, please refrain from spoilers or hints or any kind of backseating or any details about the game that I don't know yet in chat. But we do have a Discord for that. In our Discord, we have a spoiler-friendly chat, and you are more than welcome to go join that for all of your spoiler conversation needs. I know folks are very excited about this game, and sometimes folks' enthusiasm about a game can make them get carried away from time to time and accidentally let something slip, which is totally understandable and fine. So just FY information, there's an outlet. Alright, I'm basically fleeing from these things. Alright, I can heal up now. There are turtles in Stardew? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cello is going to be happy about that. Does Cello play Stardew? I don't even know. Mods can have an itchy trigger finger and accidentally bop things. My mods are great. Everyone here is great, really. I've been here in this area, I think. See, if I make my way back up to the City of Tears, there's another... Whoops. There's another entrance to the Royal Waterways from there that I think I should go down. Because I am quite certain I'm doing things rather out of order. Out of, like, the intended order, I imagine, but... Hold on, let me heal up, because I have a heal. Take that! Alright. Hi! I love that I can hear the sound of running water, and it's getting louder the further up that I get. Yeah, because now we're back in the City of Tears. I really love the sound cue, or like, and actually there's a lot of like different environmental cues that signal to you that you're going from one area to the next, and I really love that design. Gonna peace out, listen to music on your laptop. All right, Human Sans, thank you for dropping by. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you for hanging out. Take care of yourself. See you again. All right, time to eviscerate the gentry, I suppose. Bloop, bloop. I actually am really curious about the Hunter's Journal lore for these folks, because they are, hold on. See if I can find some of their entries in where are they? Yeah, like the Husk Dandy, the Cowardly Husk, the Gluttonous Husk. They were all like, so they're all former members of Hallownest's High Society. And because they were part of Hallownest's High Society, that makes me wonder if some of the hidden lore that you get by defeating enough of them will actually be informational, because it might say something valuable about what life was like in Hallownest, like what happened in Hallownest, and maybe possibly be an important piece of the puzzle, or maybe not anything at all. I don't know, and I won't know until until I uncover that lore. So I'm not gonna like grind or anything in this area, but I will definitely take the opportunity to slay a few members of High Society when I get the chance to. All right, okay, so the entrance to the Royal Waterways I want to go to is this way. It's also possible that that little area I just came up out of isn't actually part of the Royal Waterways. It could also be like a different area that's nearby, but only one way I'll find out is if I keep exploring. The intended order in Hollow Knight is Crossroads, Green Path, Mantis Claw, and wherever you wind up. Okay. All right, Blue Glass, that's fair. Come back here, you coward. I have to kill you so I can uncover your lore eventually. I need to, you have to die so I can know your life story. Or information that's not helpful at all. I really won't know until it's too late to do anything else about it. Hello, Memorial to the Hollow Knight. Let's just look at this again because it's so cool. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest lasts eternal. I wonder what that means. Did I say rest eternal or last eternal? Whatever the correct word was, I meant to say that. Okay, alright, here's the Royal Waterways. Alright, let's properly explore the Royal Waterways now. Okay, first thing I gotta do is find Cornifer. Let's go this way. Ah, jeez. Eat my spores! Okay, hold on. I need to... One thing I want to make sure I notice is... Oh gosh, that was an explosion. That hurt. One detail I want to make sure I'm keeping an eye out for is what color substance... Oh, is there a bench this way? Should I trust graffiti? What color substance creatures are emitting when I do damage to them? 'Cause I've noticed that most creatures emit an orange substance, but some emit a white substance. And I think the only creatures I've noticed so far that emit a white substance when taking damage are Hornet and then the denizens of Mantis Village. And that makes me think that... Oh, I think I also hear a grub friend, too. But that also makes me think that there are some creatures who I don't know if it's correct to say that they're like possessed or not possessed, or like are they infected or are they clean? But those are like the words. Those are like the best words I can think of to distinguish things right now. Oh wow, they do puffer things. This does not seem good. They're gonna explode when I hit them, aren't they? Oh no, they just deflate like a balloon. Okay. But anyway, so that's one thing I've noticed. Is this acid or water? Oh, it's water. Okay. Well, it is the Royal Waterway, I guess, not the Royal Acid Ways. Anyway, yeah, so these things give off the like what I've been calling tang, but that orange substance, or like I don't know if it's like orange soul or something like that. Maybe it's like infected soul. But that tells me that there's something up with them. Oh, hello. There's a little thing over here. Yo, Maggie, welcome in. Happy Monday. You love the nerdy enemies, Zespera? That's awesome. Oh gosh, I have to like actually be able to jump out of this. Okay. I hear some kind of heartbeat. And like some really like labored breathing noises. Oh, we're gonna get a rancid egg here, I think. Alright, so that was the heartbeat sound. Oh, but I'm still hearing like, oh, this really creepy. Oh, I wonder if it's this thing above me. Wow, that looks like just a leech that's walking around on legs. Alright, so Inflate-A-Bug does not like water, as it turns out. Alright, let's circle back, because I know I heard a baby grub friend somewhere. And I want to free the grub friend. Doing great, Maggie, how you doing? Love driving like a maniac in your game? That's awesome, CG. Are you... where are you? Here you. Where are you, little grub friend? Right, they're getting louder here. Don't hear them anymore, so they must be up. I feel like they're somewhere above me. I want to be able to get up. Maybe up here. Oh, I see a page! Okay, Cornifer first. I guess, well, actually, I guess Cornifer is really my only option here at the moment. Oh, goodness, they come right at me. My goodness. Oh, wow. And, geez. They don't die when I bifurcate them. They turn into two enemies. God, they're like a Hydra. Good and taking a small apex break. Oh, nice. A friend finally convinced you to get it. That's awesome. They don't die when they're killed. What's up with that? All right. Hi, chase me. I know you're not dead. Can't fool me. Yo, Ghost, welcome in, friend. Happy Monday to you. Yep, Royal Waterways. Cornifer's got to be this way. Where's the humming? Where's the humming? Cornifer, where are you? I need your precious, precious maps, Cornifer. Poof! Poof, poof! Oh goodness. Balloons! Balloons! Balloons of death! Balloons of death! Bug balloons of death! This area is just nightmare fuel? I thought Deep Nest was nightmare fuel. Like, this is... Although the sound design here is really creepy. Oh god! Oh, good lord! Ah! Okay, 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 okay. Alright. Anyway. Let's heal. Oh, there's... Hi! Mask Shard! Just like chilling out there in the open. Oh my goodness. Well, that was great. What a find. What a find that was. You would rather go into Deep Nest than here, Maggie? Oh my god. I was creeped out by Deep Nest last time. Like, this is worse than Deep Nest? Did I actually pick the lighter option last time? Oh my god. Alright, fighting in water is tough. Alright, so these things emit orange. A lot of things emit orange. Oh man, I don't really have a way to get back up here, do I? No, I don't. Shoot. I can't jump high enough. Can I pogo off the water? Like Jesus? No, I guess not. Actually, yeah, Meggie, the sound design of this place is really creepy. Like, with Deep Nest, it's more the visuals and also to an extent the music. But yeah, the sound design here is really creepy. It's true. True. It did work out real well. It's true. You've genuinely seen people miss that mask shard. What cued me there, Blue Glass, was just the kind of screechy sound. Like, I recognized that sound as, like, the shard sound. So I was like, wait, there's something nearby. And then I also saw, like, the flashing light just off to the left off screen. So that was how I found that. Okay, so I guess if you fall down into the water in that room, you have to, like, make your way back and try again. That's kind of a pain. I kind of wish I had an ability that made me, like, jump higher. Okay. Oh! Oh! Wow, I completely did not even read this graffiti right here. I was following the bench sign. I didn't even notice it was pointing down at this ground, and then it's like, oh! There we go. Whoop! Okay, well then. Alright. Well, let's go back up, because I think that's also where our grub friend is. Because I noticed there is a tunnel there. Hold on. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that. Where's our grub friend? I don't like that. I can hear our grub friend, but I can't see our grub friend. Yeah, Maggie, that's why I hated Deep Nest too. Is like the darkness and the spider-looking things. That is absolutely it, 100%. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna throw down a marker right now because I know that there's a baby grub right here. Let's just throw a marker down right there. Remember to come back for a little baby friend later if I can't figure that out. Whoop. Oh, so I was talking earlier about how I noticed that, you know, most enemies give off an orange substance, but some enemies, like the enemies who seem to like have their wits about them, like Hornet and the Mantis Village folks, they just give off a white aura. So I feel like, I don't know like completely what that means, but I feel like that's significant. Also, what I've noticed about the player character, when we take damage, we give off like a flash of a white aura, but then we also give off a black substance. Like we give off both, like kind of like a light and a dark substance. Let me actually take some damage on purpose. Like watch carefully. Like, did you see that? There's like little bits of black flying around, but there's also like this big white aura too. So I also wonder what the significance of that is. Like, and one thing that's really kind of a big mystery to me about the game is that I have no idea who or what we are. There's been like some clues about the nature of our character throughout the game. So when we beat Hornet, for example, and those 3 apparitions with the different masks appeared, one thing that they referred to the player character as like a little shadow, I think. Hold on, I have the words written down here. Hang on. Talking some lore, folks. Talking some lore. It's what it's what I'm really into at this game. It's my jam, I guess. Where is it? Where did I write this down? I've written so many things down. Oh, yeah, so they said, would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. So, interesting that they called us little shadow, and they said, return to your darkness. So, like, I wonder what that means. And Hornet also says things like, I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. So Hornet at least is familiar with our nature as well. And then later at the Hollow Knight Memorial, we saw Hornet again, and she said a few things to us. And I had some key quotes here. Like, one is, yours is a resilience born of 2 voids. So I don't know what like that means exactly, but it almost suggests, like, between like the 2 voids thing that Hornet says, and also the fact that we give off both a light and a dark aura, like it sounds like, I think it's suggested that there's some sort of like duality about our nature, and I don't really know exactly what that means, or even if that's correct, but it really has me like wondering things about who exactly we are. I haven't figured that out yet, but there are things I have in my mind. So anyway, yo, how's it going, Jen? Welcome in. Happy Monday, friend. Oh, Ace, what's up? Who loves orange soda? Bugs love orange soda. I've been referring to it as Tang, Ace. So I totally agree. Astronaut juice. Afraid to say anything at all, so I will enjoy watching and not spoil any lore. That's fabulous, Jen. I appreciate that. Welcome in, friend. Pull up a chair and get cozy, everyone. And I will make Keenan and Kel references. Orange soda! Yes. Got a special channel in my Discord to scream the lore into. Yeah, that's true. And I have a spoiler chat in my Discord, so if you have any lore needing to talk about energy that you need to burn off, feel free to join the chat in there. I'm sure it is a not unlively crowd. Alright, but we gotta find Cornifer, though. I was trying to find Cornifer, and then I fell into a bunch of water. And then found a mask shard, which is pretty cool. But after that... Oh god! Hello, Explodey Bat. Please don't hurt me. Alright. Hi, Mr. Leech. Hello, Leech Jr. Hello, Leech the Third. I just killed your whole family. Oh god! No! No! Oh, so much for that. Is it a spoiler to reveal that this is actually a Keenan and Kel AU fanfic? Yes, absolutely it is, Despair. How dare you? You're banned. If I knew how to delete specific messages on desktop, I would have let Brand read your message and then bopped it. Oh no, Suspera, not again. Alright. Hi, Cornifer. Are you this way? Yay, there he is. Oh god, why did the music change? Why are there drums now? Why are there dramatic, like, pulsating drums? This seems to be a door of some kind right here. You know what? I'm gonna throw a marker down. Oh, there's a gate here. Oh, geez. Okay, I'll have to figure out this gate thing. Alright, first things first. Let's take care of business before I, like, throw down any markers or anything. Ah! For crying out loud. Dadgummit. Oh my gosh, did you actually delete this pair's message? Oh, hey, so you're giving Copper mod tutorials? I appreciate that. Block timeout and single message purge. All the powers of a mod. Oh, okay, this unlocked, cool. From beating all those enemies. Oh, aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. I couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's also orderly, so considered. Nothing like the crude irregularity of those caverns. Ah, but so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close, and I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. Why would you name your maps? And why would you name it done? Oh, well. Maybe he names all of his maps done, and then he just, like, lines them all up on the floor, like, one next to each other, and he sings them a song, and it goes like this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here all evening. Sal, welcome in. Happy Monday. Maybe the first map was named Brooks. Brooks done. Yes. This parrot does not have words. Oh no. Am I banned? I'm banned. Yay, map! I love maps. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright. Ah, so the fungal wastes are in fact nearby. And there's more to explore off to the right. Found a bench. And let's see. Oh, I wonder if that section that's connected to the ancient basin and the City of Tears, I wonder if that section is like separate from where we are right now, because there's different colors to the map, so I don't know. Let me dust off 75 for you real quick. Yeah. You really will be here all evening. Oh my goodness. May very well be. Right. Oh, this door is open now. Sweet. Fungal wastes. Oh, I know exactly where we are. This is a gate that I noted a few streams ago. I was like, oh, there's a door here, and that explains that. Okay, very cool. Oh, that's awesome. All right, oh, I've been down here before. I got a charm down here, in fact, I remember. Oh, yeah, how do I... So there's a friend here. How do I get to that friend, I wonder? I wonder if I need to go to... Wait, this looks like it's almost directly beneath the bench by the Mantis Village. I wonder if there's like a secret passageway over there. Or if there's some kind of secret passageway from here. I can tell that this floor, like next to our orange foggy friend, for lack of a better term, I can tell that that floor is supposed to break, but I can only break it from above it, not below it. So, Spoiler, the Fungal Wastes are feet. Oh, you meant the stream, not the waterways. Oh, okay, blue glass. I thought I thought you were talking about the waterways. Thanks for clarifying. Yes, I really will be here all evening. It's true. All right, but actually, first, I'm curious about whether or not we can help out our little friend there. So I'm gonna check that out first. I want to help friends. That's what I do. I like that the Mantis folk leave me alone now. Hi! Oh my gosh, I love that they all bow to me. They're like, ah, yes, you are our friend. I will let you pass unharmed. It pays to earn respect. Through arm-to-arm combat. Oh gosh. I just walked right into the acid. Alright, it's officially a stream. I walked into the acid. You can stop worrying now. Beetle Bestie. Okay, I like that. Beetle Bestie. Bug Bud. That's also a good one, Ghost. I love it. You're all very helpful, and quite frankly, you are all treats and delights and privileges. Oh, okay. All right, so over here. Takes one to know one. Know you. Okay. I don't really see anything that would suggest, like, a secret passage. So I guess maybe I was wrong. It's possible I don't have the ability that I need to rescue or deal with whoever that is yet. There might also be like another way around to get to there, but also not sure about that, so... Oh gosh! Wait, did it put me like... It put me all the way back up here. Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was somewhere else. Oh god, I didn't... I wasn't even looking! Oh my god! I was not paying attention! Again, this is a Brennomania stream. Okay. Wasn't Beetle Bestie a newspaper comic and then a porno because that's how it works? Oh god. Alright, well, let's go back to the Royal Waterways then. Or, oh, actually, you know, I really did want to go to the Stone Sanctuary in Green Path. Oh, how far am I from a... You know what? I can get to Queen Station. Let's just go to Queen Station. I'll come back to the Royal Waterway probably later on in stream. I really, really wanted to go check out the Stone Sanctuary. But at least we have the map of the Royal Waterway, so nothing else that'll be handy. Right, and actually, what's the best way? Oh, you know what? I am kind of taking the longer route. But I am going toward a bench, too. But there's a bench at Queen Station, so never mind. I could do this, or I could turn around and do this, or I could turn back around and do the thing I was going to do. Oh, right. That's too far for me to get across. That's fine. I can climb walls! Hello, Mantis friends. Bye, Mantis friends. It was nice to visit you. Whoa. Oh, what's that? I missed that. Also, oh, have I been throwing markers down for these? Okay, I don't know if I've been throwing markers down for all of these, but I at least threw a marker down for this one. Hi, but I didn't check you out. Wanderer's Journal. Oh, sweet. That's I think my second one that I have. Let's see. Yeah. It'd be nice if, like, there's actually stuff I could read or do with these, but oh well. I've marked all those weird 3 things I've noticed. Okay, good. Good job, Past Jeff. Well done. Oh, tree. Okay. I thought you would actually count them. Right. There's also like this passage right here that I don't know if I've gone this way before, because there's nothing on the map here, so this might be new. Oh, the music's changing. Oh, I can't get up this way. There's some very interesting music here. I think I have found at least 3 blue glass, but I don't remember for sure. Okay. I need to throw a marker down here because I cannot proceed here. I probably should have done that before. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to remove the blue token there. Hold on. There we go. All right. Okay. And I do need like a higher jump or something that'll help me get up here in order to get up this way, because this is like just like grabbable wall is just out of my reach there. So the moment I find something that lets me like jump higher or do something that has a similar effect, the same result, that's gonna be one place I need to revisit. Okay. So we're heading for Queen Station, so I'm gonna keep going up. So naturally I'm gonna go down. Ah, butts. Ah, butts again. Butts 1 and Butts 2, the sequel. Alright. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, hi there. Ah, don't spit your tang at me, that's rude. Do. Where am I? Alright, keep going this way. Ah! Oh, butts. Ah! Good lord. All those times I swung my nail, you thought I would have hit that thing once. Nope. Nope. I whiffed a lot. And I'm also just going the wrong way altogether. Well, time to drop back down. Oh, that was neat. That was like a secret... That was a secret. A secret little drop thing there. That's cool. I don't know if there's any more significance to it other than like, hey, you can fall through here to get to this place, but... Oh gosh. Ah, dadgummit, spiky mushroom. A phrase I never thought I'd say in my life, but, well, here we are. In the year of our Lord 2020. I forgot that her corpse explodes when I kill her. Good thing I ran away. Son of a monkey's uncle! I'm once again going the wrong way. Perfect. Everything's going according to plan. Cornifer was here, but Cornifer's gone now. Crushing this game, that's right. I'm absolutely destroying this game. Because I am a highly professional gamer. Stop spitting at me! Ah, you jerk. Gonna deflate your ego and your body. Alright, Queen Station. Here we go. That's true, it is almost 2021. It is almost the year of our Lord 2021. Whoop. Hold on, have I gone down? Oh, these ways both go to the stag station, I guess. Rest. Ding. Come here, stag. I've talked to you here, haven't I? Ah, this gladdens me. The Queen Station has opened once more. This place was a bustling hub of travel, well placed for travelers visiting the outer edges of the land. You're quite the explorer to find this place. I've already talked to the stag about that before, but I like doing the stag's voice, so I wanted to do it again. Alright, let's go to Green Path. Yo, how's it going, cat? Welcome in, happy Monday. Kick some buggy butts? I will. I'm gonna kick all the buggy butts with my little feet. If you destroy the game, you can't play it anymore. Time for Hades, then. True. Oh, no, I didn't mean to disturb our stag friend. Okay, well, it's a long way to Stone Sanctuary from here. It might actually be shorter to go back to the Forgotten Crossroads and come down through there. But I'm just gonna keep going. Because if I just stop thinking about, like, the traveling salesman problem, then nothing will get done. Oh, right. The Venus Flytrap things. What? How dare you, little bush bug? I'm insulted. I forget what the markers I threw down were all about. I forget if they were dead ends or what. I should check those because I don't know if I had the Mantis Claw when I checked those places, and I don't know if that'll make a difference now. I threw that switch, right? Yeah. Alright, so actually let's go off to the left for a sec here. No, not that left! Good heavens. Oh, I gotta drop down. Okay. Whew. Alright, just taking a quick little detour, then we're gonna head back toward the Stone Sanctuary. Oh, wait, I remember. I pogoed my way across here, didn't I? No, I didn't pogo my way across. There's nothing I can pogo with. Yeah, okay, that's right. Although, hold on. So there's something up here. And I don't have the ability to... Oh, there's something above me that I can cut down. There's a block there, but nothing I can really do anything with at the moment. Okay, never mind. Still a dead end. Yep, I've reached the same conclusion there, Blue Class. Alright, and then there was something further down that I threw a marker for, but might check that out later. I already inspected this, didn't I? From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. I think I wrote that down somewhere. Hold on. I have a green path page. Hey, Serious Inc. Uh-oh, what happened there? Was there an accidental spoiler there? I know Serious Inc. Serious Inc. wouldn't knowingly spoil things, so. But thanks for being on top of things, Copper. Let's see. There's another one of these I saw but never read to distraction. Okay. Oh, did you do a derp again, Copper? It's okay, Copper. Oh, you just mentioned the zone green path and the bot oh, really? Oh, that's weird. I don't know. But anyway, hi, Serious Inc. Happy Monday. Sorry about that. Pull up a chair and get cozy with us, friend. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, did I write this down? Yeah, oh, I do have it written down here. Like, my notes are just not very... I need to organize my notes, because, like, it's getting... Like, the more stuff I find, like... I didn't really have a system for putting stuff down, because I didn't really know, like, what system to do, so... Oh, you confused green path with another area? Oh, okay. Got it. Copper, you're good. Like, seriously, I'm so glad that I have mods helping me out now, and I really appreciate it. You're doing a good job. Also, just like, y'all in chat in general, just awesome, because you're also very good about self-regulating about spoilers, and I can count on, like one hand, like, not even using all the fingers on one hand, like, the number of times we've had, like, any problems with people, like, actually coming in to, like, try and troll and actually give spoilers, so... I really appreciate that. Who needs brains, Copper? Nobody needs brains. No, it's okay, Blue Glass. I already have, like, so many other things I'm trying to remember to do right now that... I'm sure I'll get to it at some point. Thank you for asking. Yeah, there was one person who, like, dropped a I know they dropped a major spoiler for Life is Strange, but luckily, like, I noticed in time that that's what they were doing, and I was able to look away before I saw what they actually said. So luckily I wasn't actually spoiled. There was also... the only other instance of something that happened was there was a troll that came in when I was playing Final Fantasy 13 and, like, tried spoiling something about the ending too. So that's the only other time that happened. Brains! Sorry, this is Brens. Oh no. Oh, Stone Sanctuary is beneath me, so let's go down that way. Whee! Alright, let's see what's going on. Rest. And then the Stone Sanctuary is down a little bit further. Just curious. Nope. Nope, leave me alone. Hey, welcome in, Keith. Happy Monday. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, Keith, thank you for the follow-off stream. Appreciate that. Welcome in. I have to wonder how Green Path was drawn. I'm pretty certain there's only one guy on art in this game. Curious. Wherever you go into a fall that's longer than one screen, I start expecting to hear the sound of me landing on spikes. That's... I can't dispute that. That's completely called for. Oh no! How dare you? Dare you do damage to me? It's all a dream under a rock in a playground? Oh no! No, I was reading chat and I went right into spikes. Classic Bren move. Oh no! I got eaten by a Venus flytrap while I was talking about taking damage while I'm distracted while reading chat and saying it's a classic Bren move. A classic Bren move. The prophecy! Oh my god. Sal, your work is done. Yep, true. The spike prophecy has been fulfilled. Okay, now I can see a lot better in here. I could not see this well last time. Alright, well, people in here are dead. It's quiet. It's too quiet. What is this thing? A face carved from stone. That's all. A face carved from stone. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. A face carved from stone. I'm gonna draw like a quick sketch of it too. Hold on. So the head is kind of like a... I think of it as like a whole bulb of garlic. Like a little beak on the end and like got big open eyes. Then it's kind of got like Medusa hair going on. Or dreadlocks or something. Stone dreadlocks. Interesting. No eyes. Eyes without. You want to see my sketch? It's not really that good, but it's enough to like give me an idea of what I drew, what was in here. And like I just like really just like slapped it together, but you know. It's enough, I guess. Yeah, it is missing its eyes. Your sketch looks so much friendlier than the art in the game. Thank you. Yeah, I want to be able to look at my notebook and like not be terrified, so there is that. Oh, also I'm noticing like, okay, this is like very subtle, but in the background I'm seeing what I think are statues of what I think this thing is. Like you can kind of see that like they're more upright and like their tentacles or like their appendages are like beneath them, like holding them up, and I wonder if there are statues of like the same creature here. The face carved from stone. Interesting. I partly wonder if there's like a relation to the mask maker with this, because the mask maker mentioned that they make faces for the faceless, and if that was a mask carved in stone, I wonder if mask maker has something to do with that. Maybe, maybe not, but they're the only being I've run into that makes faces, so... There's spikes down here? No, there are not spikes down here. There are bodies down here. Oh! That's just a different way of getting here. 1999. We're gonna party like I have 1999 Geo. Oh, nice of Mask Maker give faces to the faceless. What a stand-up bug. True. feel like I may need to revisit Mask Maker at some point. I'm not sure when or why I would do that, but... Oh god, of course I land on spikes. Why wouldn't I? I'm sorry, Blue Glass. I fixed it. I fixed it for you. That was actually excellent timing. That was actually perfect timing. Like, well done, Blue Glass. Need a Twitch emote for spikes. Really the best emote for now, I guess, is the Steiner panic. Brenna panic. I think that's the best emote for the time being. If we reach our sub goal, I'm planning to commission a few more emotes. Like if we get the that 5th emote slot unlocked, I'll probably commission like one more tier 1 emote and then also a tier 2 and a tier 3 emote because I have ideas. Mask Shard! Alright, this was a worthwhile trip. Is there more up here? Yeah, one more mask shard and I got another one. Gosh, I can't tell if this is like a ceiling up here or what. I can only climb the left wall, like, barely. Yeah, I can only get up so far. So I can't really tell. There's... a little more to this area, or if this is really just it, but I'll have to ponder on that some more. But hey, Mask Shard. Perfect. Played this game when it first came out. There's so much more stuff in it now, so it'll be cool to see what new things show up. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Serious Ink. I want to make a video game. There will be one spike in the entire game. You cannot access it by normal travel. And then I'll have Jeff play. I will find that spike. I will find that spike and I will die on it. I'm not living up to my brand if I don't find it. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so that's what I want to do with Stone Sanctuary. You know what? Let's actually go back down through Fog Canyon. After I fall on some spikes, as usual. God, I really should have some kind of spikes emote. How would I fit that into a fur baby emote? Maybe, gosh, maybe I should have like one of the cats just like with their hair standing on end as if it was spikes. I don't know. I have other ideas. that are probably like more universal rather than reactive to a particular thing that I do. All right, let's drop back through Fog Canyon. I haven't been here in a while. I had myself up to go talk to my upstairs neighbors, and then once I stepped out of my apartment, I went nope and came back inside. Completely understand that, Copper. Completely understand. All right, and I jumped into acid. But yeah, Cornifer's in here, but I'm unable to get to him because he's behind some kind of... like witchcraft. Or whatever, that I can't get past. How did Cornifer get past that? Does Cornifer have, like, wizard powers? I bet Cornifer has wizard powers. Also, I'm just gonna meander through here a little bit, because... completed entry in the Hunter's Journal. Hold on a sec. Let me get to a safe place, because the game doesn't care if I'm in the menu. Let's see. What did I just get? Was it you, or was it you? Oh, let's look at both of you. So, Uoma, Smallest jelly form, passive and unaware, but pulsing with a dangerous electric charge. The spirit of a dead ancestor? The brain of a larger creature allowed to drift free? An egg searching for a safe place to spawn. I have no idea what this is. I like how Cornifer is so good at this game, he's always ahead of you. Nice. It's not cold out there, it's just that it's 9:20 and I'll just wait for tomorrow and call the main office to complain. Oh, okay. Oh, are your neighbors being loud? Is that what's going on? Because that's really annoying and I'm sorry if that's what's going on. Let's see. I keep meaning to do that, Blue Glass. I really feel like I would get a lot of good information out of it. Maybe I'll do that here, actually. Maybe when I get to a safe place, I'll take a quick stretch break, and then maybe when I come back, we can like read the journal and see what's in there. I've been meaning to do that, so possibly. Anyway, passive outer being protecting an aggressive explosive core. Ghastly, eerie creature made out of thick liquid. You can peer right through them, and can't see where they keep their thoughts. I don't trust them at all. Keep away. Upstairs neighbors, you hear a treadmill around 10 p.m. and then stomp, 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 stomp until around 8:30. That's really annoying. It is not great when you have inconsiderate neighbors, and I've had my share of inconsiderate neighbors in the past. There was, gosh, the first place I lived in Chicago, there was one upstairs neighbor who, like, was not only loud, but also, like, really, like, mistreated his partner and his dog. And there were like sounds I heard above my apartment that I would really like to be able to unhear someday, but that was probably the worst. Luckily, I've never had it as bad since then. And I think everyone got out of that situation okay, including the dog, but that was not fun. Oh! God, I forgot about, like, the revenge heat-seeking missiles that shoot at you when you go after that thing. Is there any other exit from here? Yeah, there's an exit here. I've been here before. Let's, hold on, let's check and see where things are in relation to each other. I really have no way of knowing if I've been here before or not. I may have, but... They were playing Christmas music so loud, you were in danger for the Christmas song challenges? Oh gosh, that was close. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Alright, let's see. I wonder if... Oh, I should probably heal, because I'm down to 1 health. Do. Wonder if this is an area I couldn't navigate before, but can now. Oh, shoot. Whoa, Kat, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime Gaming. I super appreciate that. Enjoy your Happy Cat badge and your Fur Baby emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Yay. Oh, hello. Let's get a temporary life meter boost. Oh, you know what? I think I have been here before. I feel like I remember seeing these two bodies here. I feel like I remember seeing that. Boop. Oh gosh. And immediately it goes to waste. It immediately goes to waste. Actually, does it refresh? I go back up here. Nope, doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. I found the acid, Despera. Isn't it exciting? So happy I found the acid. All right, then Guess technically we're still in Fog Valley. You know, this looks green pathish. Ooh, here's some water. Ah. Okay, well I haven't been here before. Oh, and you know why? I wasn't able to access that area before. Because I didn't have the Mantis Claw, but now I do. Ah, okay. So there's that thing. There's a gate thingy here, but I can't open it from this angle. Oh, there's a thing here. What's this place? Overgrown mound? Okay, this is new. New place. I wonder what we're gonna find in here. What are we gonna find in here, friends? I have completely gone off plan tonight. Completely gone off plan. That's okay, though. I am fine with it. I don't mind getting lost in this game. No, how dare you? Oh, butts. Fell into some spikes. What else is new? No! Little jerk. Where'd you go? There you are. Come back here. Yeah, take that. And use your tang to fuel my soul gauge, my soul vessel, and then use that to heal myself. What? Okay, do I have to like, I guess I have to fight like a room full of these things before I can proceed. Come here. Come here. I'm ready for you. Man. Give me your tang. Ah! No, don't punch me in the face with your mouth. How dare you? I thought I was gonna land in the spikes. But I somehow managed to find the last platform before hitting the spikes. Ooh, there's Geo here. Found a geocache. Zespera feels cheated. Sorry, Zespera. I can give you a refund. In Cornifer's words, getting lost and finding your way again is a joy like no other. He did say that. I remember that. Yeah, shortcut. All right, what's this way? Hi, what are you? Do I just grab you? Consumed the Howling Wraiths? Tap B while holding up to unleash the Wraiths? Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. Huh? Alright, what happens? Oh, wow! Well, that's neat! That's a cool thing. Oh no, your stream is behind, I'm sorry. Sorry, Moss. That moment of frame slowdown always feels like game lag. Yeah. The best spell you'll never remember to use when it's actually useful. Great. Take that. Little jerk. Oh, that felt nice. So curious to know if that spell can, like, break breakable floors that are above me. Probably not, but... Hold on, was there anything else this way? Nope. Doesn't seem that way. Unless there's... No, there's not stuff up there. Bam! Take that. There's acid. There is acid. Oh god! I found the acid, everyone. It's okay. I landed in the acid. Everything's fine. Let's see. Did I go up? I did go up. It's true. Yeah. All right, and let's go back down and run into things while I'm doing it. Okay, so we can go this way. Whoa, jeez. Lousy thing. Oh, stag station. Did I may not have seen the stag station sign last time. Entirely possible. Wouldn't put it past me. Well, also there's something off this way. Wasn't able to... Yeah, I still can't get past here. I can get up here. Oh, I can at least get this. But... that's about all I can do. So that's a dead end there. I can't mark it because I don't have a map of this area. Alright, there's a sign here. And there's the stag station over here. So let's do the stag station. Oh, right, this is Queen Station. Oh. Of course. Okay. Got it. That's how I found Queen Station. But did I ever go this way? I think I went to Queen Station and I may not have ever turned around and come back over here. Nope. I have not seen you before. Who are you?
Oh, Bakura Finello.
Millabelle the banker? Oh my gosh, she looks so adorable. She's like an adorable, like, little old bank teller lady. Yo, how's it going, Elf? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Sitting on the freeway in your broken down FedEx truck? Oh no, Elf, I'm so sorry your truck broke down. Goodness. Jeez, I hope your tow truck is there soon. I hope you're okay. I hope you're safe. And I hope you're not out there too long, because I totally understand how stressful that can be. So, geez. Especially with the holidays, I imagine there's like a lot of deliveries to be made, so I can imagine there's extra stress there. But yeah, goodness, I hope you're safe. Let's see. Oh, hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run until you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on your blah 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 blah. I'm not reading the sentence correctly at all. Let's try that again. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you considered opening an account? Pay to open an account? I would love to do banking. Yes, please.
Destio, Geo.
You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my shelter, my vault. Oh my goodness. Yay, Millabelle, the sweetest bank teller in gaming. Oh my goodness. I like her hair. Is that hair? You know what? Let's call it hair, Blue Abomination. Let's call it that. We heart Millabelle. I already heart Millabelle. I am already in love with Millabelle. Let's see. I'm just gonna make a Fog Valley section in my notebook. For some reason, I haven't really done that yet. Or maybe I did on a previous page, and I need to just, like, organize my notes. But, Millabelle! Oh my god. Is she called Millabelle because she's, like, partly a millipede? Because that's wonderful. Never banged with Millabelle before. Millabelle. Go with adorable old lady voice. Oh my goodness, Kat, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Ghost. Oh my gosh, Ghost, enjoy your tier 1 sub from Kat. Enjoy your Happy Cat badge and your fur baby emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you so much. Thank you, new benefactors. I appreciate your faces. Thank you so much. So let's see, Millabelle, adorable old lady voice. Millabelle, the banker. Banker? I hardly even know her. Okay. Now let's do some banking. I can deposit up to 4,500 geo. Well, I'm gonna... Let's put it all in there. Like... Wow, I can only deposit in denominations of 50, apparently. Huh. Oh, that's neat.
Gio Kalala.
Goodbye then. Stay safe.
Destio. Gio.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Hello, dearie. Keen to do some banking?
Gio Kalala.
Thanks, Kat. Thanks for boosting me up to 20. I appreciate that. Happy holidays to you too, Kat. Thank you so much, friend. Would have been an early day for me this time of year. Packages are delayed because of the storm. Oh, and your breakdown had to happen in it. Oh no, not in a storm. Oh, that's so rough. Okay, so that's what this sign means. It means the bank is nearby. Wow. I could have found Millabelle like a few streams ago, but I did not. That's okay. All right. So what am I doing now? I just decided to take a spin through Fog Canyon. Oh, you know what? I'm also seeing... Let's go further up in the Fungal Wastes, because I'm seeing a passageway. There's a... If you look at kind of like the vertical shaft at the top center of the map, opposite the side where the bench is, I can see a passageway, an exit, and I don't recall what that is, but I wonder if it goes back into Fog Canyon, possibly, if there's a different route. Let me double check that, because I don't remember what that is. Okay, yeah, stay safe and stay warm, Elf. Let us know if you're okay. I don't know if you heard me say that or not, but if you do hear me, let us know that you're okay. Thinking of you. Okay. Which way do I want to go? Oh, not up that way. Alright, let's keep going this way. Do. Oh! There's also... Dang it, I got hit. There's also a thing down there. Ah, geez. Oh, wow, okay, well, I found a friendly place. I found like a safe pixel. I literally just put my face into a thorn. Apparently you can stand here. Apparently, I'm afraid to move now, but that's okay. What I found here? A Wanderer's Journal! Yay! All right. Well, welly. I am like the Thorn expert. Yeah, I did something like that in Celeste, and I just pulled off the same feat here in Hollow Knight. So, what can you do? All right, let's see. And I want to go. Do I want to go this way? No, I want to go up, I think. Oh, these things. I remember these mushrooms. Oh, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Listen, you. Just eat it. Just eat it. All right, let's see. Let's heal up a little bit. Oh my god! Acid! Found the acid. Bloop, bloop. Okay, where's the spot I'm looking for? It should be right over here. Oh! Oops. Yeah, I can't get to that. Okay, I should really mark that as a dead end then. I don't make this mistake again. I've come into a place that's actually a dead end. Let's see. You know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this off because I know I can go that. I'm pretty sure I can go that way now because I think I have what I need to go that way, but I do not have what I need to go here. So, all right. All right, let's go to the bench real quick. Oh, or let's just dive in the acid, you know, because that's a thing I'd love to do. Let's go to the bench and heal up. Wait, wasn't there a bench here? Oh, I passed it. Oh, this is it. I was looking for an actual bench and I didn't see it. Oh, hold on. You sell things, don't you? What do you sell? Fragile heart. Fragile greed. Fragile strength. Oh, man. I could buy these things. I could go back to the bank and get my geo and come back and buy these things. I'll do that some other time, I think. Hope you had a good stretch break. I got up and I stretched, and I also had a cookie. Manuel's cousin actually sent us a big package of different Christmas baked goods, including sugar cookies with frosting, and fudge, and rum balls, and they're all delicious. And I also have way too much sugar. I have access to way too much sugar right now, but it's the holidays. What can you do? I'm back. Hello, Shadow Dragon. Welcome in. Happy Monday. And Slidrax, good to see you too. Glad you're all here, friends. All right. Let's get back into the game. Leg Eater 10-hour study mix. You know what? Since I'm gonna be like standing around and reading through the Hunter's Journal, maybe let's go somewhere where the music is a little more pleasant. I think we'll be fine here. I don't see any enemies that are gonna like come after me. So, let's take a look at the Hunter's Journal. So there's a lot of stuff here. I don't know if I have, like, don't know like what kind of lore we'll get, but let's just kind of go through these entries and see what there is. So let's see. Crawlid. I think maybe for the sake of time, I'm not gonna read all this stuff aloud, but I think I'll just read like the bottom section, like briefly aloud, and if there's anything that like catches my eye, I'll stop and kind of talk about it, examine it, but Crawlid, dull and pathetic, hardly worth killing. It doesn't seem interesting. Vengefly. This fierce little hunter will bravely chase down creatures many times its size. Admirable. It is weak, though. And I've devoured hundreds of them with little effort or care. That's right, I forgot, like, this is the hunter talking about their observations with the Vengefly. It's like, I have devoured hundreds of them with little effort or care. You have 420 happy caps that makes you happy. Perfect, Shadow Dragon. Well done. Good job. Family friend just delivered their yearly cookie platter. Oh, that sounds wonderful. They make these amazing frosted cookie ball things. That sounds delicious, Blue Glass. Venom, more like Dr. Claw. Hunter is both amusing and terrifying. Let's see, Vengefly King. Don't have extra info about Vengefly King yet. Gruzzer. They only seem dimly aware of the surroundings, making them easy prey to cut your fangs on. What is it that guides them on their paths? It almost seems like they search for ways to die. Let's see, Gruz's mother. We haven't unlocked that yet. Tick Tick spends its time tapping its way through the roads and caverns near the surface of this kingdom. If you're patient, you can wait for it to come to you and pick it off. Slydrax, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Good to have you. Pull up a chair and get cozy with us. Aspid Hunter. Need more from Aspid Mother. Aspid Hatchling. These hatchlings are born with an instinct to kill. They are still only infants, though, and you can crush them between your fangs without even thinking. Just don't let them overwhelm you with numbers. Wandering Husk. These civilized bugs of Hollow Nest were weak in life, and now they're equally weak in death. Send them back into the dirt they were born in. Husk Hornhead. These bugs have an arrogant air about them, even after dying. Overly proud of their long horns. I enjoy snapping them off. Oh god. And these all seem to have the description of the remains of a bug animated by a strange force. Again, they have like the orange, like my hypothesis is like infected soul, but I don't know what that means fully or like why there would be any kind of infection. So, anywho, he cute. Let's see, Leaping Husk, no info there. Husk Bully, no additional info there. Husk Warrior. Wields a nail and a shell. More info to still unlock. Husk Guard. The remains of a great Hollow Nest crossguard animated by a strange force. Instinct still drives it to guard its post against intruders. I need to get a couple more of those to get the lore. False Knight, I've already read this entry before, but let's see. Weak creatures love to steal the strength of others. Their lives are brief and fearful, and they yearn to have the power to dominate those who have dominated them. Life Seed. Gonna defeat 3 more of these to decipher the hunter's notes. Balder. Younger hunters delight in catching these creatures and rolling them around for sport. I encourage you to indulge yourself if the fancy strikes you. Roll the boulders around for sport. Elder Balder. As they age, these creatures become too heavy and lumpy to roll around freely. Instead, they curl up and hide from the world. What do they think of in there, wrapped up inside of themselves? More carefree times, perhaps. I remember reading this one, and I was like, oh god, that's kind of deep and sort of sad. Wow, it's like they're hollow inside, but also knights. True. You know, and I'm not gonna get into this, like, very much, but I also have wondered, like, why is the Hollow Knight called the Hollow Knight? Like, do we take that name literally? Like, is the Hollow Knight just, like, some kind of vessel for something else? I have been wondering, too, about whether or not the Hollow Knight also has a shade, because, and I'm going over to the map for a sec just to illustrate my point. So if you look at the Forgotten Crossroads, you can see, like, the Hollow Knight's emblem right there. It's black with orange eyes, and it reminds me of the shade icon that shows up whenever I die, and I have to go back and find my shade. Like, if I look at the map, there's like there's a black icon that shows where my shade is, and I'm wondering if, and that's kind of like what really made me wonder, like, does the Hollow Knight also have a shade? Like, is that why the icon is colored the way it is, or is there something else going on with the Hollow Knight? Because it's got those orange eyes, so maybe it also has, like, infected soul or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm really curious about the nature of the Hollow Knight. Anyway, those are my thoughts on that. Yes, I am just wondering aloud. Please don't confirm anything. This is my first time playing through, and I'm kind of talking things out. This is like my coming to understand what's happening, and I know there's a lot more information out there, but yeah. But anyway, hi. Is it pronounced Asinus? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so let me know how you want me to refer to you. But yeah, a little lore stuff. I'm very, very much into like trying to puzzle together all the lore in this game, and I have like I'm on like my 4th page of notes in a college rule notebook, I think. But anyway, let's see. All I can say is I adore the lore. However you feel like pronouncing it. Okay, I'll just go with Asinus then, if that's okay. Yo, Marmia, welcome in. Happy Monday. Yes, interesting pondering. If nothing else, the pondering is hopefully interesting to you all. I realize I may be like way off base, but I feel like eventually I'll converge on what's actually going on. So, but yeah, I know nothing of this game, but you're sucking me into it. Yes, good. Perfect. Oh, right, we were still reading through the Hunter's Journal. Hold on. I got sidetracked by thinking about the Hollow Knight. All right, let's see. Moss Creep. I used to think these things were merely ambling plants. When I learned they were actually living creatures, I began to kill them on sight. This is the nature of the hunt. Good God. Like, I thought they were just plants, but when I learned they were people, I started killing them. Oh my goodness. It really is fun to wonder about this, Asinus. Like, the lore and the world is just so interesting to me. I will say, I think a big factor, or at least a significant factor, is just the fact that so many of my friends have played this game, and like already know what's going on. So I feel like my interest in like being really intensely into the lore also stems from like knowing that my friends have been like really enjoyed this game and also really love this game, and I think that gives me the impetus to like care about what's happening. So there's also that. But, you know, whatever works. All right, no information there. Volatile mosskin. Plant-like blood swollen with infection. Interesting choice of words. Releases a deadly gas when threatened. The gas that seeps from their growth smells invitingly sweet, but it will burn through shell and flesh if you get too close. It really is a fun game too, Asinus. Like, I'm having so much fun. Like, even if I wasn't really paying attention to like the lore and the details, I would probably still be having a good time with this game. Hey, you, Jake. Fool Eater, eh? That's what they call the Venus Flytrap, a Fool Eater. That makes sense. Squid. When they lunge at you, don't panic. Stand your ground and strike back as they come close. Obble. Let's see, does it realize what a nuisance it is? Drifting around, spilling its noxious juices wherever it goes. If you see any, make sure to kill them. The hunter just like, if you see one, kill it. For sport. Massive moss charger. There is strength in numbers, yes, but these creatures never had much strength to begin with. Cut through that trickery. The Moss Knight. Oh, I just gotta beat one more Moss Knight to decipher the Hunter's Notes. Okay, so that's interesting. Mossy Vagabond. Oh, you know what? I think I defeated a few of these at the Moss Prophet's place. Duranda, the Uoma. Oh, we already read these earlier. The Uoma and the Uma. Ambloop. Lie on your belly, open your maw, and let this tasty morsel stroll straight into your stomach. I'll do that next time. You would have to be a fool to be killed by a plant. Well, I'm your fool. Fungling. Just a child, it drifts about with closed eyes and an open mind. When I was young, my brothers and sisters and I would hunt each other in the nest. Now I hunt alone. Oh, God. Did the hunter kill all of its siblings? Okay. I'm just gonna write a note there about the hunter. Actually, hold on. Didn't I... Do I have like a section on the hunter in a previous page? The hunter is vicious. I'm just gonna go ahead and interpret this as the hunter hunted down and killed all their siblings when they were a child. Okay, here we go. I mean, this probably doesn't actually matter, but I'm just gonna write this down because I find it horrifyingly interesting. Let's see. Killed siblings? Let's see. Fungling entry. Says specifically, my brothers and sisters and I would hunt each other. ... Now I hunt alone. I mean, it could, you could also, like, reasonably interpret it to say that, like, you know, they learned from each other how to hunt. That's how they trained. They trained together to be hunters. And then, as they got older, they all went off on their separate ways. And now they are all hunters out there somewhere, but they all hunt alone. It could be that. It could also be that they killed their brothers and sisters. Anyway. Oh, I know, I totally understand that feeling, Acetus. Like, that's kind of the joy of playing, like, a really good, like, once-in-a-generation, like, gaming experience, is that you get to experience it for the first time, but you can only experience it for the first time once. Like, there's, like, just the joy of discovery and piecing things together on your own that, like, I think is where a lot of my enjoyment of playing games on stream and playing them for the first time, like, that's where, like, a lot of my joy comes from, is just like experiencing things for the first time and sharing that, because you can really only experience a game for the first time once. Although sometimes I think about this sometimes. In a way, there's two ways to experience a game for the first time. There's the first time you play the game, and then there's the first time you play the game knowing everything that happens, which is a different experience, because that's having the foreknowledge of what happens in the game and then going back to the beginning of the game, that lets you notice things that you didn't see the first time. So there's still some, in its own way, there's still some discovery there, and a newer appreciation for what happens earlier in the game, and, like, knowing where you're going. There's that. And then after that, it's then yeah, that's it. That's really all there is. But anyway, vastly different experience, but no less enjoyable. That's true. All right. Anyway, let's continue going through here. Sporg, nothing unlocked there. Fungified husk, nothing. Shroomling looks like an ordinary mushroom until you get close. Then it pops out of the ground and starts scurrying around blindly. Very, very amusing. Let me, hold on, I'm just kind of glancing at the top section of these things, too. Fungified husk, remains of a bug consumed by a fungus. Shroomal warrior, Shroomal ogre. Mantis youth. Member of a proud tribe, fiercely protective of its territory, launches stinging attacks with its needle-sharp abdomen. As it grows, it loses the ability to fly. Okay, so the flying mantises are the younger mantises. Passage into adulthood is often celebrated, but as time goes by, we realize what we have lost. Wow, that's real. That was too real there. But there's they throw a curveball and say something deep. Hunter does get deep sometimes. They really do. No, I've not played Outer Wilds. I've heard it's really good, Sly, but I've not actually played it. Just amazing on the first playthrough. I'll have to remember to add that to the list. Somebody in Discord just like drop a note somewhere in one of our channels just saying add Outer Wilds to my game list so I can remember that. Because I've heard it's good. Mantis Warrior, member of a proud tribe, fiercely protective of its territory, launches savage attacks with bladed forelimbs. If you venture too deep into the fungal forests, these warriors will stand in your way. What is it they guard deep at the bottom of their territory? The way to... Oh, thanks, Aspera. I saw the ping. Thank you so much. What is it they guard deep at the bottom of their territory? The Mantis Lords. And the way to Deep Nest. Mantis Lords, leaders of the... Okay, I did write this down. I remember writing this part down. The Mantis tribe and the bugs of Old Hollow Nest had no love for each other. The Mantises outlived their rivals, though, and their civilization still stands. Yeah, the Mantis Lords was a very fun fight. So, don't read the Steam page for Outer Wilds. It has an unfortunate spoiler. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I gotta remember that, too. Thanks, Blue Glass. Yeah, the Mantis Lords was a really fun fight. So was Soulmaster. I really enjoyed both of those boss fights. I almost feel kind of spoiled by, like, all the boss fights I had in that one stream. Like, I had, like, Soulmaster, and I got... it only took me, like, 4 tries to beat Soulmaster. I was pretty pleased with myself. And then the Mantis Lords I got on, Did I get the Mantis Lords on the second try? It was either the second or third try. I want to say it was the second try. I got them pretty quickly, I think, but yeah, it was fun. I think third at most. You know, third actually sounds right, but... Husk Sentry. More skilled at combat than most bugs of Hollow Nest. They are nimble but lightly armored. Keep the pressure on them. Gotta beat more heavy sentries and more winged sentries and lance sentries. Mistake. These fools meddled with the soul of other creatures and lost their shape. Now they skulk through the shadows of their sanctum like slugs, hoping their old brothers will build them new bodies. Mistake was once a highly intelligent bug deformed by the misuse of a soul. So this is interesting because it seems like there was a sect of bugs that were tinkering with the use of soul for some purpose. And I think actually, let me jump down to the Soulmaster entry. It said something about, yeah, hoarded soul hoping to stave off Hollow Nest's affliction, but eventually became intoxicated by its power. The bugs of Hollow Nest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them that they could not escape. You know what? I don't think I wrote that last sentence down, though. Like, maybe that last sentence is also important. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them that they could not escape. That line didn't jump out at me last time, but it's jumping out at me now. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them. That they could not escape. Interesting. Let's see what else there is here in the, let's see, mistake, folly. What's a highly intelligent bug inflated by misuse of soul? I've heard whispers that the secret these fools were searching for was immortality. To live forever. I've never heard of anything so obscene. Okay, that's interesting. I should have a... I don't know if I have a separate Soul Sanctum section, but I do have notes for the Soul Master, and I have some space near it, so let me, take a little Soul Sanctum section header here in my notes. I really need to reorganize my notes. Like, this is, just to show you, like, this is just, like, you can see my notes are kind of, like, haphazard. Like, this section is all just, like, stuff from the City of Tears. And there's not really like any organization to them per se. I mean, it looks kind of neat, but it's just like random stuff I'm writing down that seems like it's important. So my favorite thing about Hollow Knight streams is when the streamer takes notes on the game. You love seeing it. Well, I'm doing a lot of it, Asinus, so I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I have I'm on my fourth page of college rule notebook notes. So anyway, so Soul Sanctum. I've heard whispers that the secret these fools were searching for was immortality. So let's see. This is under the folly section. Secret these fools were searching for was immortality. Yeah, and that also makes me think. There was something I came across in the Soul Sanctum. It was Record Abba that says the mind still limits us, so how to break past its constraints to attain a pure focus is even possible. So I wonder if so maybe like one way to look at what they were doing in the Soul Sanctum is like they were looking for immortality, or maybe they were doing something to try to figure out how to like push past like their physical or their mental limits or something, which could kind of be subsumed by the search for immortality, but who knows. Soul Twister. I have to beat 5 more of these to get more information there. Soul Warrior, I gotta beat 1 more of those, so I guess maybe I'll go back to the Soul Sanctum at some point to get more lore. Let's see, Soul Master. Let's see. Ah yes, and the former members of Hollow Nest's High Society, I have to beat a bunch of these to get their lore, but I think I may actually keep grinding away at that at some point. Bellfly, an angry creature with no regard for its own life. A creature without fear. Can it truly be called prey? Interesting. Pillowflip. Got a bunch of those left to get. Hwurp. Hwurp. An extremely amusing creature. Tiny and placid, but swells to enormous size when threatened. Oh, these things. Yep, I remember these things. We saw these at the start of stream. Hwurp. Extremely amusing creature. Thank you. Blugsack. A placid but putrid creature holds rancid eggs within its gut. Gotta get 3 more of those. Flukefey. Gotta get some more of those. Flukemarm. Gotta catch 'em all. Flukemarm. Need 14 more of those. Dirt Carver. We're to the Deep Nest section. Springy and vicious, these hunters will try to overwhelm you with numbers in the dark, tight, twisting caverns they carve through the ground. Always be on your guard. Carver Hatcher. Oh god, this thing. This was so annoying. Let's see. Corpse Creeper. The beasts of this land have found plenty of ingenious hiding places, but none so clever as the body of another creature. If you happen on such a beast, rejoice! You've hunted 2 creatures at once! Oh, I remember reading this last time, actually. Oh my god. Of course the hunter would be, chuffed about being able to kill 2 things at the same time. Deepling. The Deep Nest is a dangerous place to hunt, but rewarding. Keep an eye out for weaker creatures you can pick off and eat. Keep your strength up in the darkness. Yeah, some of these extra notes are great. Deep Hunter. They can be hard to spot as they flitter in and out of the darkness. Watch for their glowing eyes. Little Weaver. They can appear from the darkness at any moment. They seem to fly through the air, dancing on invisible strings as they silently stalk prey. Also, I'm noticing that a lot of these creatures have 6 eyes, which is similar to the mask of that giant sleeping bug creature, whose name I don't know yet. But the one sleeping in the beast's den. Stalking Devout. Worshippers of Hera the Beast. Oh, maybe Hera is the name of that giant sleeping bug. Hold on. Make a note to myself. Hera the Beast. Actually, that makes sense because I was in the Beast's den, and if it's Hera the Beast that's in there, that would make perfect sense for it to be called the Beast's Den. I think this is all piecing together. So let's see. I'm just writing a question to myself. Is the giant sleeping bug Hera the Beast? Question mark. Stalking, and just make a note to myself, stalking devout entry. Three mentions Hera the Beast. And we found them in the Beast Den. Alright. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Man, I'm really glad we're taking time to read through the Hunter's Journal like a little more closely. Shadow Creeper, nothing notable there just yet. Lesser Moloch. Brooding Moloch. Oh, I remember reading this entry. I think I felt kind of bad for it, actually. A ferocious but extremely social creature becomes aggressive if not able to mingle with its own kind. Again, a 2020 mood. I hear this beast crying out sometimes as I prowl the caverns, although I've never actually laid eyes on it. Who or what is it calling for? As far as I can tell, its voice is never answered. Boo fly. Boo this fly! Boo! Large docile creature that peacefully buzzes around the caverns of Kingdom's Edge. Hiveling, smallest of the hive's inhabitants, carries out simple tasks. We got Hornet. We have to beat Hornet one more time to get Hornet's lore. And then Shade, I've already written down this lore as well. Echo of a previous life, defeated to retake its power and become whole. When each of us leaves an imprint on something when we die, a stain on the world. I don't know how much longer this kingdom can bear the weight of so many past lives. At some point, I want to go back to Dirtmouth or like the Forgotten Crossroads and then die on purpose and then go see Gigi and see what Gigi says when you have died and your shade is still out there. I'm really curious to know what she'll say. Not sure if you noticed, but on the way to the Brooding Moloch fight, there were a bunch of dead Molochs in the background. Oh, you know what? I don't think I noticed that. I'll have to go back and check the VOD. Or go back to that area at some point, but... Alright, anyway, yay! We read through the Hunter's Journal. We did some lore. We did some exploration. Exploration, you see. I'm typing it into chat. Exploration. It's a joke, you see. It's funny. Alright. Okay. So, am I going... Where am I going now? So let's see. There's still more Royal Waterways I want to explore. So I think... I could just keep going straight down. Is there a faster way to do that? Yeah, let's just go straight back down. Into the acid! Oh my god! Oh man. Asinus, stick around. I do this all the time. It's not one of my streams unless I manage to just like fall into acid or spikes without even like giving it a second thought. Oh, you know what? Let's go this way. You're welcome, Zaspera. Merry early Christmas. Straight down into the acid. Oh god. Oh, hold on a sec. I think I saw some geo. Yeah, right here. There we go. Take that geo. Take it to the bank. Put it in a savings account. Yo, Toto, welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you, friend? Or maybe it's Tuesday where you are. By this point. Oh, goodness. I've already written this down. We remember the Elder, and I'm wondering what that means. Gosh. Actually, I wonder if I should, like, write down the markings on this thing, too. I've written down the quote somewhere. Maybe I should write down the markings that are next to it. Where's my... Fungal Wastes. We remember the Elder. Okay. Here it is. Let me see if I can, like, draw these symbols here. So, like, circle, dash, parenthesis. Kind of like a Cyclops smiley face. Like, next to it. I don't know if that actually even means anything, but I wrote it down. Gonna have your morning walk now, maybe some meditation will lurk. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, early Tuesday morning. Perfect. That's cool. Well, thank you for being with us, Toto. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're doing all right. Hope you have a wonderful morning walk and meditation, and that you have a great start to your day. All right, let's continue on the Pilgrim's Way. Bloop. Oh, and right into the acid. Oh my god, and again. There's acid down there. Jeff, what are you doing? Already trying to decipher the Hollowness language. Yep. That's what I do. Oh, I really should change that bot command to the lurk emote instead of the Terra Wave emote, but... Oh god! Okay, I thought I was gonna fall into some acid for sure, but happily I was wrong. Okay, and I want to keep going down. This way. Whoop. Ah, geez, my face. It's okay. I took them out with me. Oh, that entry is complete. Where are you? Where did you go? Ah, there you are. Fungoon, so round. I don't think I've seen a rounder creature than this. This world certainly hides some marvelous creatures. I must hunt them all down. I will hunt every one of them. Alright, let's continue on this way. Oh, hello, Mantis friends. Oh, pfft, why did you put acid here? Let's see. Is there anything over here that I can... Oh yeah, I've seen that before too. Alright, let's go further down. Finally learning the importance of healing when you're hurt and have a moment. I am. I know that's a lesson I did not immediately learn, but I did eventually. Alright, there's a bench coming up, and there's also acid. Okay, wait, where is this acid? Okay. let's rest here. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to test out whether or not I can actually break ceilings with my new thing. But I need some more soul first. Need to get a bit more soul, but I need to like find something to fight. I don't want to fight the... Actually, hold on. Let's just go back into the Royal Waterways. Get a bit more soul and then come back and just test that out. Oh, Cornifer is gone. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now for an excellent price. Alright. Find something to attack. There we go. One of those puffer thingies. Alright. Let's briefly just go back into Fungal Wastes for a sec, because I wanted to test out whether or not I can break ceilings with my many wraiths. I don't think I can, but I just want to do this. Okay, nope. Cannot do it. I'm still perplexed as to how I get there. Not entirely sure how. I'm gonna leave that alone. Alright. Well, now let's now that it's 2.5 hours in the stream, let's continue exploring the Royal Waterways. Let's see. Back in Creepy Town, USA. Get out of my way, creepy balloons. Ah, jeez. It's okay. This is water. It can't hurt me. Wait, can I get back up this way, or am I gonna have to go back around, like, down the other way? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back. Oh wait, no, I can go up here. No, that's not the way out. Alright, so I do have to like circle back around through the lower area. That's okay. Gosh, that sound design is so creepy. It's like really wigging me out. Like, it's like somebody is just making like these weird breathing noises like right in my ear. Hold on. Let's heal. Cursed ASMR. That is exactly it, Suspera. Exactly what's going on. Oh, right, and there's a grub baby around here, too, that I have not figured out how to get yet. God. Such cursed ASMR. I can hear it. wondering if there's like a secret wall I need to break somewhere, but... I know I've had to do that before. But, my goodness, I just cannot figure it out. Wait, is this cracked? Yes, it is cracked! Oh my gosh! Yay! I did it! Woo! Yay! We rescued our baby! Go, little grub friend, be free! Rejoin your family! Yes, I did notice finally, oh my gosh. Yeah, I came by here a couple hours ago and I didn't notice that, so I'm sure y'all, like, in spoiler chat were like, no! It's okay. It's okay. We sent them home. Alright, let's see. Where are we now? Gosh, that noise is horrifying. Alright, I hear some rancid egg place nearby. Hold on, I want to go back up here and explore this upper section real quick. Yeah, it's the sound design in this place is much creepier than like the visual design in Deep Nest, I think. Right, I can't touch those without being massively killed. Oh, let's see. Oh wait, I'm already healed. Never mind. That was a waste. Alright, let's go. Ah, geez, how dare you. Ah! Jeez. Oh wait, that was a waste. I should have used this first and then hit the thing. Alright. Alright, that's okay. That's alright. Let's see. Okay, so this is where I come in the first place. I haven't gone off this way yet. I wanted to make sure I explored over this way first before I start going, like, down into the depths some more. Those things really don't like water, do they? Oh god! Jeez, that thing, like, stalked the hell out of me. What a jerk. Like, leave me alone. Can you not see? I was trying to get away from you. Oh, hello. I broke a wall. What's in here, broken wall place? Divulge your secrets to me. It sounds like there's someone digging around in here. Oh gosh. Yeah, hi. Who are you? Tuck? Took? Tuck? I call you Tuck. Alright. You seem pretty cool. Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't really have a Royal Waterways section. Here, we'll make one. This page might get crowded depending on how many times I revisit things. So, let's see. So, Tuck. Giant pack bug, let's call it. I'm not sure of the voice for this. Don't take something if it isn't yours. That's the law. Everything you see, it belongs to me. Don't be angry. I'll share my food with you. If you give me Geo. Purchase food? Sure, let's purchase food. Why not? Yeah, this Geo is mine now. Don't try to take it back. Here, take your food with you when you leave. What is this? What did I just buy? A rancid egg! Nice. I'll share my food with you if you give me Geo. Wait, can I keep buying rancid eggs? This Geo's mine now. Don't try to take it back. Here, take your food with you when you leave. We can keep buying rancid eggs from them. I'm gonna keep buying rancid eggs. Alright, I only have 12 Geo, but... let's see. So, Tuck, can buy rancid eggs from... I don't know why I want to keep buying rancid eggs. I just am. I have 8 of them for whatever that's worth. Alright. Well, cool. We found a new friend. Breakfast. Alright. It seems like that might be all there is to... this area. Oh boy, okay. Calm down, please. Alright, let's go down. Let's see. Let's go. Wait, I thought there was a... Yeah, there's an up passage a little further here. No! Get away! What? Whose voice is that? I feel like I recognize that voice, but I can't recall whose it might be. Hey, how's it going, BT-san? What's this? Uh-oh. Dung Defender? What? What the hell is a Dung Defender? Oh god. Literally throwing dung at me. Okay. This is like some kind of superhero type. I mean, he sounds friendly. Oh, he's bouncing dung at me, though. That's not particularly friendly. Oh! He's not infected. He doesn't have infected soul. He's giving off white substance. So this might be a friend. Oh, geez. I need time to heal. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, very not good. Defender of Dung, the cheeriest boss in gaming. Yep, there is that at least. Okay, well. I am very interested in Dung Defender because Dung Defender is not giving off Tang. Is giving off white stuff. Like Hornet. Like the Mantis Village. So it seems like Dung Defender is more like them rather than most of the enemies we've seen in this game. Also, just his mannerisms kind of give it away, too. It's kind of like, you there! I challenge you to combat! That is a real convenient short run back. He is happy to battle, it's true. Yes, yes, Dung.
Doma, 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 doma.
Oh, I can hit the Dung. Okay. I can hit his Dung back at him.
Doma, doma.
How dare you, like, hit me directly in the face? How dare you? How dare you, sir? Oh, wow. Now he's bouncing around too, huh? Ah, jeez. That is, like, unfairly good aim. That, or I'm just, like, very good at standing in the wrong spot. Oh, jeez. Hi.
Doma, 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 doma.
Ah, dang it. If I get too close, he hits me directly, so I need to stop doing that. Oh, take that. Oh gosh, now he's doing a Scrooge McDuck through the Dung. Also, where did all this Dung come from? Is this all his? Does he just like not have indoor plumbing? Like, this is some pretty massive dung pile, and I don't want to meet the creature that made this. I feel like. Just like saying, off the top of my head. Oh, darn you. Ah, jeez. He got hit by his own dung. Oh, and you're getting hit by my spores too, buddy. Yeah. Eat my spores. Alright, heal up. No, no, no. No, Doma. What are you doing? Are you hulking up or something? Doing that, like, made me stop in my tracks. Ah, jeez. Can I heal? Alright, let's heal. Doma, Doma, Doma! Stop reminding me of the tragedy of Doma in Final Fantasy VI. Ah, jeez. No Doma! No Doma! Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh god. Yeah, eat my spores. Listen, you. Yeah, that's right. Jump into my spores. No, not into me. My spores. Man, what's it gonna take to get this guy down? There's like 4 or 5 knockdowns at this point. Good heavens. Not going down easy. Oh gosh. Oh, good heavens. Oh! We dung got him. Take that, Dung Defender. What we get? Defender's Crest. Cool. Hey, how's it going, Pocket Island? I was not expecting that pun. Well, there you go. Actually spent like the last minute or so of that battle in my brain just like racking for anything to say pun-wise after the end of that, and I came up with that. Second try, actually. That was fun. That was interesting. Dung Defender. All right. Skilled combatant living at the heart of the waterways. Assails intruders with balls of compacted dung. Fighting for honor or for loyalty, you may as well be fighting for dust. If you want to kill, do it for your own sake. That is the nature of a true hunter. Alright, well. Oh, let's see what the charm does. Defender's Crest. Unique charm bestowed by King of Hollowness to his most loyal knight. Scratched and dirty, but still cared for. Causes the bearer to emit a heroic odor. The smell of dung? Heroic? Jeez, Hunter, let the man enjoy himself. Right? Right? Exactly. How do I feel about pointing out secrets in a non-spoilery way? I would, for the sake of safety, because I have a very annoying ability to be able to piece things together, even from like the tiniest hints. So just for the sake of safety, I would say like just avoid anything that would be pointing out a secret, whether like it seems spoilery or not spoilery. But we do have a spoiler chat in Discord if you want to have a place. Oh yeah, Zasparrow is just telling you about it right now. But yeah, there's a spoilers chat in Discord where folks are chatting about what I'm doing during the game. And they'd be like, why isn't he doing this? Or, oh, he missed that 2 hours ago, but now he found it, which just happened a little bit ago. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. If that information is helpful to you. Thank you so much for asking before saying anything. I appreciate that. You're all great as far as making sure I have a spoiler-free experience. I really, really appreciate that. Ooh. Interesting. I wonder what that did. That's a fizzy sound. That almost sounds like acid. I'm actually wondering if we drained acid from somewhere. You know, I actually... Gosh, I feel like I should have said something now, because, like, when we were back in the Fungal Wastes, like about half an hour ago, I was actually starting to wonder about, whether or not there would be a point where I drained the acid out of there and get access to places I didn't have access to previously. And I wonder if that's what we just did. Oh. This place. I know where we are. Yeah, there's acid flowing through these pipelines now. Gosh, so now I want to go back to the Fungal Waste and see if that's actually what happened. I need to find out. I need to find out. And there's still like more waterways to explore, but I don't care as much about the Royal Waterways as I do about those places in the Fungal Waste that I'm wondering about now. Let's see, hold on. How far do I have to go to get to? Oh, let's just keep going to the left until we get to the Fungal Wastes. Yes, we're going back there. Get out of my way. Oh, let's rest. It's tempting to explore further down, but no, I must resist. Oh, I can take that marker off now because I found our baby grub friend. So Royal Waterways. And let's take you off. There we go. Found a baby grub. Send him back to its family. Oh, wait. No, I need to go. Wait, do I need to go up ways? Yeah, I do, I think. Let's go up ways. Somehow I don't think I took that path from Royal Waterways into Ancient Basin my whole playthrough. So I did break a wall to get into that area just now, BT Sand, but I've been to that room before because I found the tram pass in Deep Nest, and then I found the tram itself in Deep Nest too. And so basically I just took the tram from Deep Nest to Ancient Basin, and that's how I got to it. Kind of a backwards way of doing it, but on the other hand, there's not really a set way you're supposed to do things in this game, because it's basically just don't do as people were saying earlier. It's like it goes Crossroads, Green Path, Mantis Claw, and then the rest is up to you. And I really like that about this game. Quiet. I will say I appreciate, like, the first time I've dealt with this enemy, just like the sheer relentlessness of this enemy. Like when I first beat the first form and I was like, you're dead now, and then nope, it's two halves came to life. I'm like, nope, you're not dead. Yes, I put that spoiler command there for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, to just try to be as clear as possible about our channel's definition of spoiler, because I know that, like, spoiler can mean different things to different people, like as far as what is and isn't a spoiler. So, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Oh fudge. Oh, butts. Ah, no. Alright, well, I gotta go back around again. But anyway, so I put that there to hopefully be helpful in that regard. Ravenous wormy boys. Yeah, boy, they sure are ravenous. And just, like, relentless. Doop, doop. Meh. Oh, and another channel I added in our Discord recently. I actually just added it today. I put together a channel just for me to put, like, my own, like, thoughts and hypotheses about the lore in Hollow Knight and what's happening. I only set it up so I'm the only one who can actually post in there, but in case you're curious about, you know, what do I think about X, or what do I think about Y, like what are my theories on things, that's also a place you can go and check out too. Mainly I put that together for my own volition, because, like, I have thoughts at various times and in conversations with various people, and they get all scattered about, so I just want to make sure that I keep track of my thoughts in different places. It's like my own Wanderer's Journal, in a way. Oh god, get out of there. I was talking at length earlier about how I noticed that, you know, while most of the enemies in the game, when you hit them, they give off orange stuff. There are a few enemies that give off white stuff, like Dung Defender did just now. Hornet does the same thing. The Mantis Village, everyone there does the same thing. But when the player character takes damage, they give off like a flash of a white aura, but they also give off some black stuff too. And for reasons I was talking about earlier, I think that's also interesting. Possibly an important detail, but I'm not totally sure about that yet. Okay, so Fungal Wastes. Where was a dead end I can check out? Okay, if I go up through the Mantis Village. Yeah, there's a dead end there, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was due to acid. So let's go check that out again. Alright, well there's still acid here. But let's keep looking anyway. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it seems like it drained acid from somewhere. It could also be somewhere I haven't been yet. Oh, Paco, thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciate it. Welcome in, make yourself cozy. And thanks for being with us. Oh, Carcat. Hello, we have another Carcat in here. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Happy Monday to you all. The question is, which Carcat? It could be any Carcat. All right. Let's see. Let's go up here, and okay, let's go up this way. Oh no, actually, this is I can't get there because I don't have a high enough jump. But I think there was one other place. That's all the way up by the Forgotten Crossroads. So it's kind of out of the way to go there, but you know what? I just gotta check it out. Oh, actually, let's not heal there just yet. Oh, shoot. Stop healing too early and I burned some soul I didn't need to. That was needless. Needless waste. Alright, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. You know, it doesn't seem like I actually did manage to drain any acid. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any, like, difference here. So, this might just be a waste of time. But since I started on it, I'm gonna finish it. Yeah, like, this is an area right here I was kind of expecting the acid level will be drained, and it's not, so... Where am I going now? Oh yeah, I've already been here. Yeah, that's the elder thing. Alright. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. I don't think this area got affected the way I was hoping it would be. Oh! Gotta fall in the acid, though. Like, can't make a visit to the acid without falling into it. Alright. Homestuck, that's right. I've heard of that. I'll see. Alright, let's just go back down. Ah! Dodge that, thank you. Wait, do I want to go this way? Yeah, I want to go this way. Oh, how dare you. Ba-ba-ba-da. Oh, you're the car cat that joined our server. Okay, very cool. Well, welcome in. Glad you made it to the stream. Oh, right. Let's go up this way. Oh, pff, whoops. No, no, no. Let's go back up. Come on. Oh, God, I almost landed in the acid again. Oh, and I did. I did not disappoint. You came here for me falling into acid inexplicably, and I am here to deliver. Alright. Okay, well I had to check that out, but I'm convinced that what I thought happened did not happen. I may change my mind again later, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it be. I did jinx myself, it's true. Too tasty. Tasty Mountain Dew. No, get out of my way. Dadgummit. Brah! Power up. Okay, so we have more Royal Waterway to explore. Thanks, Aspera. I was having a difficult time pulling it off, and I started to think, you know, maybe I should just be whacking these things with my nail instead of trying to like be all fancy and getting them with my spell. But then I killed them, so I'm okay with that. All right, let's heal up. Is this like a... That looks like a lid or like a manhole cover or something. I almost wonder if I could like open that or like smash through it, but... Oh wait, no, that was where the baby grub was. Never mind. All right. Let's explore waterways some more. All right, let's just go straight down here. See what's here. Oh, hi. Ah, jeez. Right. There's more of you. Ah, how dare you? Jeez, that noise is terrifying. Jerks. Oh, I hear a rancid egg thing. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, hold on, let's go back. Yo, Nudge! Hey, how's it going? Welcome in, friend. Thank you for the bits.
Hi, Fran.
Oh, hi, Fran. How you doing, Nudge? How's your evening going? Do. Got done modding? Awesome. Was Swag Fam doing some stuff tonight, or there's other stuff going on? Rancid egg! Bam! Nice to watch a stream where you can just watch. Oh, Doug! Oh, right. Oh yeah, it's Monday. Marimba Monday, that's true. I don't normally stream on Mondays, so here I am. Quiet. You're annoying. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Keith. I could use that. Ah, thank you. Excuse me. Alright, I think I've mostly explored this area, so let's actually drop down. Oh, we can go here. Bam! Down we go. Alright, I hear a murder thing. There we go. Oh my gosh, it like snuck right behind me. Ooh, entry filled out in the Hunter's Journal. Do. Was it the Fluke Fae? Seems to want to latch onto any living thing that comes by with its sharp little teeth. It will leave its cousins alone, though, so it isn't completely mindless. Interesting. Not completely mindless, you say? Ah! Good lord. Hi. Ooh. Murder bat, yes. Alright, Nudge, enjoy your lurk. It's good to see you too, friend. Oh, Nudge, I don't know the last time we were by here, but if you haven't noticed yet, we have a fresh set of emotes. Drawn by Echo, who is supremely talented and a good friend of the stream. New emotes! That's right, Nudge. Oh god! Murder bat, does whatever murder bat does. There's like a lot of garbage down here. I'm glad you like them, Nudge. I am a big fan of what Echo did for us. There's eggs down here. Oh, good lord. That thing can jump up onto a different ledge? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Almost dead, almost dead. Heal, heal, heal. Oh god, what are those worm things sticking out of the ground? This looks horrifying. Oh, good heavens. Are these like little maggots or something? Jeez. Okay, yeah, this is in many ways like way creepier than Deep Nest. Really just comes down to like, is your phobia like maggots or spiders? This is gross. Very gross. Ah, jeez. It's like, what flavor of horror, like, it freaks you out more? Alright. Check this out first. Ah, money! Less scared and more sickened. Yeah, it's kind of more gross than scary, really. Oh gosh, murder bat. Ah, hello, what's here? Yo, River, what's up, dude? Happy Monday to you. I'm doing good. How have you been? Secret area. What the heck? Oh god! It was humming, so I was like, what is this thing? That all sounds like a corner for hum. Oh goodness.
If I cheer 700 more bits, I get something.
Oh my gosh, Nudge. Yeah, is there a... There's a bits emote. Yeah, you got the happy cap emote. Good job. Way to go, Nudge. Thank you for the bits too. I appreciate that. That's so generous of you. You now have the complete set of my current emotes. It's weird not to hear your name in intense reverb. Oh, right, the way that Jared does it? Yeah. That cracks me up every time Jared does that. Nudge K Melbone. Alright, anyway, there's lots of gross things happening up here. Why is there a giant humming slug here? And do I need to kill it to get some lore? And what else is here? What will I find up here that might make this trip worthwhile? Oh, this is a broken floor. Gosh, these hallways are so slimy, yet satisfying. Oh god! Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Bad situation, dire situation, dire, dire. Emphasis on die. No! No! I was trying to dodge, and I couldn't. Oh, Distracted Mess, thank you so much for the 40 bits. The Clover. For luck. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful way to die. Wow, that leech thing just like totally yeeted itself down into the lower level. Never to be seen again. Oh god, no, I can't die. I have so much geo. Actually, I don't remember how much geo I had, but it was a non-zero amount. Luckily, I put my geo into savings earlier. Because we found Millabelle. Alright, how do I get back to that secret room that I found? Where is the way? Ah, good heavens. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, well I have nothing to heal with, but at least they're all dead. Okay, well, I gotta find my way back to that place. Oh god! Right, it was this way. Oh, but there goes my geo. There goes my geo. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. That's alright. You know what? It's fine because I deposited over 2,000 geo in my savings earlier. And you know what? I still have that geo. So, I could have lost more geo, but I didn't because I opened a savings account. So, I'm gonna call that a win. Oh, geez. That was a waste of a heal. I think there are a few people here who have played this game, River. I couldn't name everyone. I will let them speak for themselves. I've played Hollow Knight. I've never beaten it, though. My goodness. Wow, I'm just getting overwhelmed here. Take that! No! Oh, dang it. Dadgummit. I keep dying. Somehow I ended up with 13 geo after that, though. Wow. Oof. I'm suddenly having a hard time of it. But it's okay, I'll figure it out. Ah! Get out of my face. You know what? I don't even like geo, so take that. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh, geez. And for good measure, I decided to just go headlong into that one thing. You know. I'm not, like, intentionally trying to take on everybody at once. It's just how it keeps working out. Live, die, repeat. This is a spicy area, Serious Inc. It certainly is. Alright. This time with less dying. Oh, come on. There we go. Piece of cake. Come on now. What are you doing? Stop that. Get out of my way. You bother me. Alright, where's my shade though? I can hear it. Shade, where'd you go? There you are. Follow me down here. Am I seriously gonna have to go, like, up there to get its attention? Fine. Wait, can I? Can I get back up there? Huh. I'm not sure I can get back up there, actually. Well, maybe if I keep going this way, I can. Keep trying. There's gotta be a way to get back up there. Whew. Spoiler chat is fun. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it especially is right now. I can only imagine. No. Out of my way. You bother me. Oh, hi. I missed this last time. This is also a secret way. Okay, but I need my shade before anything else. However, there's more exploring to be done. So it seems like these things don't actually do damage. They're just there to, like, farm for soul, I guess. Okay, and this was also secret way up that I went last time. All right, so does this allow me to? Will I be able to get to my shade from here? Yes, I will. Hi. There we go. Bam. Thank goodness. Ah, butts. I didn't want to fall back down there. No, get out of my hair. Do not want. Do not want. No, why are you all back and alive? Or maybe I never killed you in the first place. Oh, shoot. I started to heal and then I realized I wasn't gonna have time. Wait, hold on. Oh man, I wish I'd known this was here earlier. That would have been helpful. Which secret path to explore first? You know what? I'm just gonna go in order from bottom up. So I'm gonna take the low path first and then I'm gonna take the upper path. Alright, so let's go this way. I love finding secret paths. Oh god, what is this thing? Do I cut it down? Do I hit it? Oh god. Flukemarm? Why did I hit this thing? I didn't even need to hit this thing, but I did, of my own volition. I'm a fool. A fool! Oh no! Oh god. Alright, well, having the spore field kind of helps. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh god, I'm being overwhelmed with these things. Oh, good lord. Wow, okay. Alright. That's just great. That's wonderful. Oh my god. The thing just like incessantly throws those things at me, and I gotta figure out like a good way to like defeat them en masse. Like my also, I'm glad I remembered that this thing is here. I was trying to pull off my raids attack, but I died before I could do that. Yep, I am so thankful for that shortcut. Oh god. Oh, for God's sake. Jeez, now I'm in the water. Good lord. Okay. Can I just get out of here? Nope, nope. Wow. That swarms me. That absolutely swarms me. Holy cow. How do I contend with that? Ah, jeez. Okay, part of me is wondering if I have what I need to beat this thing. Don't answer that. I'm just wondering. Myself. Yeah, take that. Ah! God! Jeez. Part of the thing is, like, I need to figure out... I need to either figure out, A, like, how can I do damage without taking any damage myself, or B, if damage is, like, generally unavoidable, when am I gonna have a window to heal? And, gosh, those things swarm on me so fast. Oh, butts, I missed the shortcut. Shoot. Leave me alone. Ah, no. I'm just like running at this point. Just trying to flee. Oh, good lord. Oh my god. Well. You know what? I should take a look at my equipment here. What do I got? Well, I've got the compass. Gathering Swarm. Gain soul when taking damage. Spore Shroom. I like having Spore Shroom on there. It is kind of handy to gain soul while taking damage. Yo, Ace, what's up? 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% sheer power of will, 5% pleasure, 15% pain, and a 50% chance of getting a new calculator. Wait, that's what? 30, 45, 50, 65. That's 115%. Wow. I do and don't like those odds. The Stalwart Shell could be helpful. Actually, hold on. What does Defender's Crest do? Unique charm bestowed by the King of Hollowness, who is the most loyal knight. Scratched and dirty but still cared for, causes the bearer to emit a heroic odor. Oh, thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. Does this help, like, does this, like, help my defense or, like, any of my stats? I wonder. Oh, wait, the Balder Shell protects the bear with a hard shell while focusing soul. That might be helpful. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter if it absorbs too much damage. So that would... So that could protect me while I'm healing. And 69% chance of needing to double check lyrics of a song you haven't heard in years. I don't know if I've ever heard that song at all, actually. Oh, Thorns of Agony might also be helpful. Let's see. Dash Master. Web Song. Mark of Pride. Oh, freely given to the match tribes those they respect. Greatly increases the range of the bearer's nail, allowing them to strike foes from further away. Oh, man. That could also be handy, but that takes up 3 notches. Yeah, Mark of Pride is good. See, like, having better range could be helpful. I don't know what Defender's Crest does. Balder Shell might be helpful because, like, it can protect me while focusing soul, but it's not indestructible, so, like, if I lose it and I still, like, die in the fight, then there's also that. Thorns of Agony might be helpful because it does damage to foes while I'm taking damage. Stalwart Shell might be handy because it increases my my invincibility frames, basically. Like, goodness. You know, let's try this one at a time. You know what, I'm gonna take Grub Song and Gathering Swarm and Wayward Compass off and put on Mark of Pride. Just to see how this goes. I don't need the compass right now because I know my way around. Yeah, exactly, Blue Glass. I don't need the compass right now. Oh, that's nice. I do like being able to strike things from a little bit further away. Yeah, this is actually pretty great. Alright. Well. Let's see what happens here. Using this. Just watching it's super noticeable? Yeah, yeah. Oh, is it blue glass? Oh god, okay, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, take that. And that. Okay, so because I'm able to like hit from farther away, I can strike the big thing and gain soul. And then that gives me what I need to like strike these things with my spells, but I wanna gotta get out of there. No! Get away from me. Whew. Alright, that got overwhelming for a moment there, but yeah, luckily the game did let me leave. Whew. Dang it. Come on. No, butts. No! Ah, jeez. Gosh. Part of me is wondering if I'm just, like, not ready for this boss either. But I'm gonna keep trying. I had more success that time. Like, I was able to do more damage to the boss, and like, if I can stay on top of, you know, killing off the babies, then I'll have a chance. Maybe I need to find a better position too. Ah, jeez. If I can just kill, like, both of them at the same time, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. There we go, like that, like that. No, 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 no! Okay. I think I've almost found, like, the time I can heal, too. Alright, heal. There we go. Dang it. I tried healing, but I couldn't do it. Good lord, okay. Not my way. Ah, jeez. Okay, I think I am developing a strat here. I just need to like get better at it. It's basically try to kill when it spits out two babies. Try to kill them in one shot when I can. If I start taking damage, I do have a way to give myself a window to heal myself. It's kind of difficult, but I can do it. So now I just have to put it together, I think. Alright, come here. Dang it. Heal. Alright. Good, good, good. Ah, jeez. Spat it out right at me. That's not cool. Ah, butts. No, dang it. Dang it. Heal. Ah, shoot. Ah. I could tell it was about to spit out right at me there. Ah, jeez. Alright, heal, heal, heal. Come on. There we go. Ah. Actually didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Oh man, I ran out of juice there. Ah, shoot. I just had some bad luck. I think what sent me on a downward spiral there is when it spat out a baby like right in my face, and I have to avoid that or else it puts me in a bad spot. I'm gonna try this one more time with my current combo of badges, and I'm gonna see if I can I might take off the fungus badge and put something else on there. But having the Mantis Lord's badge on there is super helpful. Oh. Alright. Oh, here it comes. Jerk. Ah, jeez. Nuts. There we go. Heal, heal, heal. Jeez. Okay. Come on. Oh, God. Good lord. Ah, why? No! Okay, come on, heal. Okay, got that in at least. Alright, start building my health back up. Oh, jeez! Oh god. No! Oh, man. I was doing so good at building my health back up too. Ah! Shoot. Come on, heal. There we go. Ah, dang it. Alright, come on. Come on. No. The spores help because when they fly into the spores, it takes until I only have to do one hit to them instead of two. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Come on, come on. Ugh. Come on, jerks. Oh shoot, I'm out of soul. Dang it. No, you don't. Dang it. Ah. Okay. Oh, butts. No, no, no. Saw that coming. I couldn't get out of the way. Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. No, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah, eat my spores. Whew. Oh god. Oh my god. Did it? I did it. I did it. I did it. Ah! First try. Oh, wow. Oh god, that was probably not what I was supposed to do, right? I did this the hard way, didn't I? Didn't I? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Luke Nest. All right, what happened here? Oh, I have redemptions? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Copper. I'm so sorry. Keith, thank you for the encouragement. Distracted Mess, thank you for the encouragement. And Copper has redeemed Unintelligible Muttering, so I chose the hardest strategy that could have worked given your situation and pulled it off anyway. Okay, well, I have to talk for unintelligible muttering for 2 minutes. Copper picked a heck of a time to redeem that because I was not at all paying attention, so this will be a good warm down here. So let me set the timer for 2 minutes. Where's my stopwatch? I forget how the stopwatch works. Oh my god. I'm getting, based on everyone's reactions, I'm kind of getting the sense that spoiler chat is like, how the fuck did he do that right now? And the answer is, I don't know. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do unintelligible muttering for 2 minutes. Starting now. All right, it's actually past the time now, so. Copper, thank you for redeeming unintelligible muttering. Oh man. So let's see. So I hope Paco caught that I said goodbye as they left stream. And I also attempted to say thank you to Luli for saying I would make a great Hollow Knight voice actor. Thank you, I appreciate that. Also, welcome in and happy Monday. Copper still has enough for the throne. Copper is too powerful. Copper is dripping with power. Okay, well, let's see. So the Fluke Nest charm seems pretty cool. I do like having... Gosh, I do really like the Mark of Pride. I am going to re-equip what I had on earlier, because that's kind of like my standard set for now. But if I ever get like additional notches where I can equip more things, I will certainly put Mark of Pride back on, because like Mark of Pride like made that strat possible. And then, yeah, actually, Blue Glass, I'm actually thinking, I'm probably going to want to shut things down soon. And actually, since I'm at a bench right now, and since Copper just redeemed Give Terra a Treat and Boop the Snoots, I think this is probably a good place to actually transition out of the game and then bring Terra in here to give her a treat. And then we can kind of go on our way from here. So let's go ahead and do that then. This is actually a good place to... I think this is a good place to leave off. We can go out on a high note. And then tomorrow, when we continue with Hollow Knight, we could probably finish exploring the Royal Waterways, because we have, like, how much left? Looks like there's one little area left of it. And then we can go check out the Ancient Basin and go on from there, so... Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and quit to the menu. Save our progress. We did have a couple of great boss fights tonight. That, like, the Dung Defender, that was kind of a... It was like a bit of a comic relief fight, actually. Like, it was nice to have that fight to just kind of, like, break up the tension of the seriousness of what was going on. And then... I forget the name of that last boss we just fought already, but I feel like I pulled off a minor miracle tonight, so... Flukemarm, yes. Flukemarm, thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe I managed to beat the Flukemarm with what I had. So, like, I definitely, like, was 50-50 on just, like, leaving the Flukemarm and just coming back when I was, more powered up or had other abilities or other charms, but nope, I found a way. Found a way.